So over here I'm approaching my old school. I'm not gonna say the name of it for reasons, but yeah, this was where I went to school for kindergarten through 6th grade. Yeah, elementary. Where I'm from, 6th grade is still elementary, so you can tell how confused I was. Like, dude, I remember reading Diary of a Wimpy Kid as a kid, and then Greg Heffley was like, I'm in goddamn motherfucking middle school, but I'm in 6th grade. And I was like, oh, how? But yeah, I'm just taking a walk, because, why not? And damn, as a kid, I really thought this thing was like far, far, far away. It is so close. Like, dude, I don't know if I've ever walked here. But yeah, there's a dog right there. So yeah, I know I sound pretty nostalgia reminiscent right now, but I fucking hated the school. I got bullied and they did nothing. And then there was a time where a girl kept pissing me off. She kept like saying shit to me like, you're fat. So I didn't hit her, but I just kind of showed her my hand. But from the bus's angle, since I was like sitting in front of her and she was in the seat behind me, the bus driver thought I hit her. So that was a whole fucking thing. And I got blamed for something I didn't even do. The crazier part is the victim wasn't even mad, okay? She was mad at the bus driver for just making a big deal out of it. But I still feel bad, even though I practically did nothing. I guess you could call it threatening, but I don't know. I'm definitely not that person anymore, and believe me, that's the only time I've ever done bullshit like that. These are the apartments. Like, the people who live in the apartments that come to the school, called walkers, because they can literally just walk right there to here. Fairchild. So, yeah. Pretty interesting neighborhood. I like it. I like brick houses. But yeah, I had a lot of friends in these apartments. I never lived in them, but I knew a bunch of kids who did live in them. But yeah, I'm gonna cut to when we get there. Alright, and here it is. This is my old elementary school. So here I pretty much met all my friends, like Steven, Leo, Henry, Francisco, Anthony. Well, I already knew Francisco, but I met all my other friends here. I met Steven outside of school, too. So, yeah. This is it. So, that little meme where, like, your school, like, completely changes the second you leave? Well, this is literally that. I remember, like, the last few days here were, like, a pain in the ass. Not last few days, but, like, last few years, from, like, 5th grade to 6th grade. I'm not going to stand too close because I don't know what the trespassing rule is, so I'm going to go over here. But yeah. Old school. So yeah, hold on. Okay, so yeah. As I said, this was my old elementary school. Now, I had a lot of fond memories here, I met all my goddamn friends. All that, but besides that, school kind of sucked, dude. Like, everybody sucked so bad. Not everybody, but, like, the staff, I had a bunch of nice teachers, but the staff sucked, okay? I was being bullied and framed for shit I didn't do. And all they were doing was blaming my parents for some reason. And I'm sorry for the accent. I'm kind of nervous. I feel like I'm talking to somebody. See, there's people in the cafeteria there. I know you can't see. I hope they won't mind if I just zoom in a bit, though. But yeah, this is my old elementary school. They got, like, another playground now? What? Whoa. Yeah, I remember this used to be like a field. I would play soccer with my friends there. Yeah, I had a bunch of fond memories here. Speaking of Leo, I remember, like, around 5th grade. This was, like, during COVID, We were just transitioning back into school. But you could choose whether or not you wanted to stay online or, like, actually go in person. And I chose in person just because I missed my friends. But Leo, he wasn't here, like, during 5th grade and 6th grade. I don't know the exact story, but I think he told me, like, he was too smart for here or something. So they put him in, like, a different school. Remember, this was COVID, so, yeah. I don't know. Looks hell of a lot different now. Like, this thing looks like a food bank. This thing used to look like a concentration camp. But yeah, man. That's that. Will I shit all over the staff? Yes, but will I shit all over the students? No. They're unfortunately forced to come to this hellhole. But, it's not like my middle school and my current high school are any better. Whatever the case may be, though, that's, my old elementary school. So, enjoy.